Hello everyone, Deb Floros, guest designer for Beadaholic. Today I'm sharing a bracelet project that I like to call Metallic Spring. I'm stringing on beads in the following order: 1 melon bead, 1 size 11 seed bead, 3 dagger beads, 1 size 11 seed bead, and another melon bead. You're going to continue that pattern through the desired length of your bracelet. You'll want to make sure that the last bead on each end is a melon bead, if at all possible. And what you'll need to do is continue that pattern, and then you'll want to cut the wire from your spool. At that point, you'll want to use bead stoppers so that you don't end up with beads all over your workspace. We're going to be attaching charms next, and what I did was take 2 vintage dragonfly charms and I attached them back to back at one end of my bracelet with a jump ring. I attached them just prior to the end of the bracelet next to the melon bead. I also attached one of the rose charms next to that bead as well. At the other end of the bracelet, I just included 1 rose charm. To finish off the bracelet, I use a product called French wire. I string on the French wire over my beading wire and create a loop and crimp. At the other end of the bracelet, I cut about the same length of French wire and cut it in half. What I'm going to do then is take 1/2 of my French wire, string it onto my beading wire next to my crimp. Then I'll put on my lobster claw, then I'll put on the other half of the French wire, and then I'll loop that around and push that back through the crimp tube. And that will create a similar look to our loop at the other end of the bracelet. I like to use French wire because it just adds a nice finishing touch and looks very polished. You'll want to crimp that nice and be aware of the French wire so that you don't accidentally crimp that French wire. I hope you enjoy this project. You can find most of these materials right on beadaholic.com, and thank you so much for watching.